You know, I'm into fire system protection, so I'm an engineer. And you know, I was looking for an investment platform. Then you know that's the kind of person I am myself in it. So I was looking, let me just look. And now when I saw FairMoney, I had to go and let me just read through, let me see what. So I said, okay. Then I think when I joined FairMoney, because that was a very long time ago, and you know, I used to save, I used to keep money there. You know, before I started collecting loans, I didn't collect loan until probably like some years. That's why I started keeping money there. So let me just keep this money. The money that I don't want to, I felt I don't want to. So nobody told me about FairMoney. It was when I started having kids, you know, I needed the loan. It was, I think it was when my wife was carrying my baby and I needed the money. You know, then this engineering thing, this fire alarm system thing was just just like I just started not quite long. So, and I needed money. And the salary they're paying then was nothing to write them about, you know, bills and everything. And so I said, okay, since FairMoney, these guys have been sending me messages that I can. At the point, I was even eligible for over 2 million about FairMoney. So when I said, let me start collecting, I think that should be it's been long. I was able to pay the loan because, you know, whenever I get my salary, I'll pay the loan. At some point, you know, I had to, because there was a time I had to ask for extension of loan, and even at some point I paid the loans even before and they gave me discounts. Because I paid. There was time I paid the loan for I think I have like a week or two to pay the loan. I had to pay the loan. I was given a discount